I built a biome in every color in hardcore Minecraft. Each biome will have a unique theme, so stick around to see what it looks like. So what I'm thinking of doing is to make a giant rainbow with all of the colors and place the biomes on top. For this, we're gonna need a bunch of concrete. So let's gather some sand. There we go. And some gravel. We're gonna need about 50 stacks of this. Yeah, the build's gonna be pretty big. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, now I have no shovel. It's fine, because we have all the gravel we need. Now I'm gonna have to get a bunch of every single dye. Maybe like a stack, which isn't really hard for red and yellow, since I can just bone meal like this. But it's difficult to get dyes like green, because I'm gonna have to get a bunch of cactus. There we go. I gotta smelt it. Thank you. I gotta make some orange dye and purple dye. And that's all the dyes. Now let's make all of the concrete. There we go. Oh yeah, we're also gonna need white concrete. So let's grab some bone blocks. Thank you. And there we go. Now we have everything. Oh gosh. We're gonna have to do one more thing before we can actually start building. What the? I'm gonna have to change all of this concrete powder into concrete. This is gonna be great. I don't know what the most efficient way to do this is, so I'm just gonna build all the way up and mine it all down. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. There we go. So we finished red. We have 6 other colors to do. Yeah, let's get to it. You know what? Let's do a quick transition. In 3, 2, 1, boom. I hated that. We still have another box to do. Oh, great. 3, 2, 1 again. I want to die. Oh, we did it. Okay, finally, we can start building. So because the build's going to be a rainbow, I'm thinking of building it up in the sky. So let's just build up a little. Maybe this high. There we go. Now let me grab my white concrete so I can begin to build a cloud for my rainbow to be on. Oh gosh. So the cloud's gonna have to be this long to have enough layers to hold all the colors of the rainbow. But that means that this cloud is gonna look really stupid. Eh, whatever. Let me try to make it look at least decent. There we go. This is this is our cloud. Okay, yeah, it's a bit flat. So let's add a few layers on top of it. Wow. Okay, we finished the cloud with 1 white concrete left. Well, the cloud is done. It's still really flat on the top, but that's because there's gonna be a rainbow on, so you won't really notice that it's flat. But now we have to make another cloud all the way over there. We gotta grab more white concrete. This is gonna be fun. Gotta turn all of this into concrete. There has to be a better way to do this. Oh, finally. Now we can work on the other cloud. Let's just make an identical cloud right over here. Maybe I'll try to make it a little better than that one. There we go. The cloud is done. It actually might look worse than the first cloud. Oh, shoot. Whatever. The 2 clouds are done. So now I can work on the actual rainbow part of this build. Let's just build the quick template of what the rainbow will look like. Something like this. There we go. That's the rainbow. And now let's just extend this a little bit. Then change to orange. And then yellow. And then green. Blue. And finally purple. There we go. The rainbow is going to be this long. It might look a bit disproportional, but whatever. It's gonna work. Trust me. Now we just have to copy this rainbow with all of these colors. That's all of red. Now let's work on the other colors. Come on, we're on the last color. Oh, finally. I don't even know what this is. It's just a layer of colors. Okay, from down here, it looks like a rainbow. All right, well, we're done. Thank you for watching. I'm joking. We now have to add the biomes on top. Yeah, this will be fun. Let's first start with red. So, of course, the biomes we're gonna do is the nether and crimson forest. So, let's go to the nether and grab a bunch of netherrack. There we go. I think that's enough netherrack. Now we have to go to a crimson forest and grab a bunch of this nylium. Oh, hi. Oh, no. What? Jeez. What the hell was that? There we go. We have enough. Now we can just place all of the nether blocks on top of this rainbow. Let's make half of this rainbow netherrack, and then the other side nylium. Hello? All right. Let's just place it all around here. There we go. Let's also combine these 2 blocks together so it looks like the biomes are kind of merged together. Just like this. We can now bone meal this entire crimson forest. Add a few trees around the place. There we go. And we can add a bunch of gold and nether quartz all around the place like this. And yes, this is red. There may be some white stuff in it, but I don't want to hear it. It's mostly red, so shut up. Now this isn't all we're gonna do. I can now grab a bunch of this nether brick from this fortress. Thank you. Now we can make the house. So I'm thinking of building it right here, and again, mixing the two biomes by having a bit of nether brick and switching over to the crimson blocks. And I usually just build a really boring house, but this time I really want to change it up and try to make something different. I don't know if it'll look good, but whatever. It'll be a new experience. There we go. So far, it looks all right. Oh, we're gonna have to take down this tree. It's in the way of my amazing build. Yeah, definitely. So we have the basic shape of the house, and yeah, it's something. We have to slowly change the blocks to nether brick. And boom. Let's also add a few fences around the place, hopefully to make it look better, like this. But there we go. Okay, it's not terrible, but boom, this first color is done. Now let's move over to orange. This one will be much easier to do because all we need is red sands and lava. Let's just gather some, oh wow, some iron. That's a lot. And make some buckets. Now I can go get some lava. I think that's enough. Let's go back home with all of this lava, and now let's just go crazy placing it all down. Just gotta get this last one. Worth it. No, it's not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm an idiot. Well, it's all filled in. The lava part of this orange side is done. Now we have to go find a badlands and get a bunch of red sand. And we gotta get enough to cover the rest of the orange side and enough to build the structure. You'll see what it is in a bit. Okay, I think that's enough. Now let's place all of this red sand down. There we go. Oh yeah, and just like this red part, let's kind of intertwine these two biomes. Something like this. Yeah, I don't know why it looks so bad. What? But now we can start building the structure. And I'm thinking of making a sand castle. But I am thinking of combining it with this yellow area, because this yellow area is going to be all desert. So let's just cover all of this yellow with sands. There we go. Now we can start on the sandcastle. Let's first build an outline of the house, something like this. And now let's build up the walls. There we go. And just to make this look a little better, let's split this build in two. Besides this already. I meant let's make this part of the building a little bit taller. Something like this. There we go. 2 boxes. I'm such a great builder. We're not done yet though. Let's now make a little fencing around this part. Add a few fences. Something like this. And let's do the same up here. Like this. Okay, we're getting somewhere, kind of. Let's now add a small ceiling top or whatever, like this. Let's make another one of those right here, like this. Let's add a few hay bales, and there we go. It's actually not that bad. I mean, okay, for my building standards, this is surprisingly one of my best builds, which is kind of sad, but whatever. So the orange area is done, but I still want to build one more structure for this yellow area, and that is the best structure in the game, a desert well. It's one of the easiest structures to build. All you have to do is make a 5x5 area, build up a few, place some slabs, raise this up a bit, and boom. Yeah, that was easy. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. I still have to add all my dead bushes on the orange side. There we go. Both the yellow and orange side is done. We're halfway done. We only have 3 more to go. So now for this green side, we're gonna have to get a bunch of grass. And now we have to try to find a lush cave. Yes, to get a bunch of this moss. I should have grabbed a hoe. This might take a while. There we go. And now let's add the blocks. One side for the plains biome. Let's let it take over just a bit more, just because I have a bit more plans for this plains biome compared to this lush biome. But there we go. Now I can make some bone meal and just spam it all over the place. Just like this. Where? Oh, do drip leaves not spawn? Well, I gotta go get some drip leaves. Thank you. Now I can place some around this place. Just like this. Make them a bit taller. And boom. Let me also grow one of these trees. Now let's work on this plains biome. First, just right up here, let's bone meal it a bit. Let's place some saplings down. Boom. One more right here. And there we go. Now this final part is going to be kind of like a farmland. So let's grab some melons, some seeds, and sugarcane. I'm going to need to grab some water. Let's first start with the wheat and just spam a bunch of seeds down. Got to make sure to add some water. Boom. Now let's plant some melons. Kind of do a zigzag here. And now let's place all of our sugarcane down. Let's grow all of our crops. And there we go. And don't come at me with, oh, this wheat isn't green. Oh, okay, shut up. I don't want to hear it. It was green. The seeds were green, so that's good enough for me. All right. We just have to wait for the rest of the melons to grow. 3, 2, 1. Boom. That That took way longer than expected. Oh, finally, we can move on to blue. So, of course, I'm gonna do the ocean and the warped forest. So let's now go to the nether and get a bunch of these warped blocks. We're also gonna have to grab some of these trees to build the structure in the blue area. There we go. Now I can place it on this half of the blue area. And, of course, this other side will be an ocean. So we need to get some water and place it down. Let's fill this all in, and there we go. And now we can start building the houses. I think I'll make a small hut using these warped blocks. Boom, there we go. The house is, never mind. We'll gotta add the door, and we're gonna have to grab some sand to make some cyan stained glass. Just gotta place these in here, some over here, and boom. The house is done. Not my best work ever, but it looks all right. Right? Whatever. Now let's combine the two biomes together and let's bone meal the area just to make it look a little better. So this house, I guess I'll call it, doesn't look so bad on its own. There we go. Let's now build a structure in this ocean area. I just gotta grab a few buckets of milk, and now let's grab some prismarine. Are you serious? Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna build a really small version of the ocean monument. Boom, perfect amount of walls. Now I gotta place some stairs around the place. Fill this area in with blocks. Add one piece of dark prismarine and fill the rest with stairs. I don't have enough. There we go. I mean, it looks all right. Maybe a sea lantern right here. That doesn't look that bad. Let me add some signs right here. And there we go. The blue side is done. We only have one more color to go. The only problem is I don't know what biomes to do for purple, because there's really nothing that's purple. Okay, I can do amethyst geodes. There we go. It's a bit plain, and I don't really want to fill this entire thing with just a plain amethyst biome, I guess. So I think what I'll do is go to the end and gather a bunch of this endstone and some of these chorus fruit. There we go. And now we can place a bunch of endstone on this side of the color. Now you may be wondering, wait, this is white, right? Well, yes. But if I spam around some of these chorus flowers, something like this, and let it grow, boom. That took a while. So as you can see, it's mostly purple. So yeah, now let's start on the structures. For this amethyst side, let's kind of build a mushroom made out of amethyst. And this calcite, again, it's white, but just let it pass, all right? It will look so ugly if I try to make a house just out of amethyst. I just gotta make a quick mushroom top. There we go. Yay. That actually looks pretty good. We can also place some of these clusters around the place. I can also add a bed. And for the door, I can add a banner. All right, there we go. This is our mushroom. It looks all right. I'll add a few more details, but for now, it's pretty much done. Let's now move over to this end biome. We have to go back to the ends, and we have to try to find an end city. Yes, and I just have to tear down this entire end city. Let's also grab some of these end rods, and there we go. Now let's work on this last build. And if you figured it out by now, I am, of course, making an end city. I want it to be an entire end city, so I'm just gonna make a very small version of one. There we go. This is the first building. Let's now just build off of it and add some more buildings. We got the baby end ship, and let's now work on the last building. And there we go. The baby end city is done. So we're basically done with this build, but because we have a few extra blocks, let's add more detail to this amethyst build. Let's add some more of these pillars with some end rods. Some here too. We can also do it on this side. Let's add a window, and boom. Building biomes with every color is finally done. This video took so long to make, so please subscribe. All right, bye.